some kind of green planet-like object. If that was a reflection, if that was just a reflection, it would not be behind the clouds. It's in the sky. This is Mount Etna. You can see it right there. I'm sorry about the glare on here. No, there's something going on. How on earth can someone dismiss this? Let me flip it around as a, how can it be dismissed as a reflection? If it's behind the clouds, it cannot be. It literally cannot be. I wish I could, I got all these windows open. I'm in the living room. Look at that. Look at the timestamp. It's 1516. So on the 17th, this thing is behind the clouds. Oh, you gave me the first like. I can't read your name. My glasses are too little. Look at that. How can that be just a mere reflection? We're looking at Mount Etna. Yeah, Mount Etna right there. Mount Etna. It's 1516. Now it's 1513. You can even see it clustered behind the clouds. You just watch it. Watch it clustered behind the clouds. Oh, because it's behind there. It's not in front of them. It's not. See, the clouds are like going to hide it. Got to wait for these. These must be in front of it. It must be in between the layers of the clouds at this point. The clouds are not, we've got it down here at 1514. We're looking at Mount Etna. What is this thing right here? What is that thing coming out of the clouds? Okay, we're supposed to be looking over here. Because when it's in the sky, it's behind the clouds. On Mount Etna, I know you probably think, Gina, would you please quit playing with that? I can't help it. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. So look at that. How can the clouds go in front of it? If it's just a reflection. Okay, now let's keep going. It's got some dark clouds going in front of it too. Some dark clouds. It's going to cover it up. You just tuning in. There's a green planet-like object, and we was looking at Mount Etna yesterday also on the live stream, and that round thing was in the sky, and you know, you want to be able to, if it's just a reflection, excuse me, if it's a reflection, no, it's up there in the sky. Let's wait for it to come through. There's some kind of planet-like object on here. Hello, and welcome. Yeah. Yeah, it is. You see, we're going to, what is this thing up here? There's something in the sky. It's black, and it's floating with the clouds. What is it? Okay, we're going to get ready for it to come out. It's going to get ready to be coming out of the clouds. Let me do this. Let me slow it. Let me slow it down. It's on 1440 speed. It's 14 right here, HD. Okay, it's back here in the clouds. Now, it's true that the sky is a type of blue. I believe with the color of the sky that they got, that it does hide things in the sky. That blue really hides the green. And without the sunlight directly shining on here, we can't see half the things. The light has to hit them just right. Just look at that. Look at it. You would think the white of the cloud, if it was a reflection, it would be in front of it. But it's not. It's not coming from the camera. It's in the sky at Mount Etna. Look at that. And they bring in the clouds, like bring in the clouds or something. Don't bother, they're here. I don't like clowns. Look at this. This is Mount Etna. It's this is the time it is on St. Patrick's Day. It's behind the clouds. It's so wild. And it's perfect. It's green for St. Patrick's Day too, but I mean it's green in the sky. It looks like a planet-like object. And if it's not a planet-like object, then maybe it's a planet-like sphere-like thing. Right like that. It's going to get completely taken over is what's going to do. I don't even, I don't say I don't need it. That's wild. It's really, really wild. Now, see, there's something coming up here too. There's another object right here, silhouetted. It's like a planetary-like system that can be seen because we saw it yesterday. We counted a total of around, there's like maybe 7 objects in the sky. See, you can see the hint of it right here. The hint of something else up here in the sky, and then we got this one that is behind the clouds. They have got they got the sky kind of like a green screen to where it covers up what's inside. Look at this. See the outline of this other one? This one's a lot bigger than that one up there. But they've got it. It's like, ooh, look at that. Look at that. What is happening right there? I apologize using my cell phone, and I know the sound is going out on it because I cracked it. It fell out of my purse, and I was looking for it in the car, and when I backed up my Jeep, the Jeep's tire hit the front top of that where the camera is at and stuff, and it's cracked down my screen. I'm getting my new one in the mail. See it? See this one right here in this? See this? Because there's one right there. You can still see the planet-like object behind there. What are the colors of those planets that are in that Nibiru system? See, you see the outline of it. I've got it going slow on here. If you just now tuning in, is the blue Kachina, the blue and red Kachina? It could be. It could be the blue and red Kachina, but it's this green. Look, 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 look. Can you see that one? Right there. Look at that. That's massive. These are different than the ones that show up on the FAA webcam. We have a FAA playlist, I think we do, under the live webcams or something. But this object right there, that's in the sky, you can see this one too. What is it? It's just right there, and this is still behind the clouds. Now, granted, I've got this going at 0.25 speed, but it's behind the clouds. It is behind the clouds. We got 444. 444, and they got this. Wait. Is this like an egg? Like an egg right there now? No, or no, no, no. I think the clouds are trying to distort this round object right here because you got this one right here. I've got this going slow. So you can see it's behind the clouds. It is not a reflection, no lens, whatever, none of that right there. Although there's some who like to dismiss everything that's in the sky as pareidolia or something like that, or just non-existence. And no, it's much, much greater than that. Look, I've got it at normal speed. If you're just tuning in, this is at normal. See that planet-like object right there too. That one's bigger than the other one. It looks like there's one. Shoot, it just went out. There's one right here. And this one right here is behind the clouds. This is the most dominant one. And then there's that one right here. It's pretty interesting. Okay, y'all, let's watch it. Watch it in the sky. Is some kind of green planet-like object. Is it? It's not. Mars is red. But then they say green. How would they say green? Martians are green from Mars if Mars is a red planet. Look. They doing something to the sky and covering it up. Look at that. Behind the clouds. Oh, let's watch this. Oh, this is going to be really cool. This is going to be cool going in front of it. I slowed it down to 0.25 so you can see the clouds are literally going to go in front of it. This is Mount Etna. This is today on the 17th live webcam. So it's around 3 something. You can see the clouds going in front of that object right there. It's We'll make it go to 0.50. Then make them go a little bit faster because I wanted to try to get as much it's so wild. It is so wild to think of it like that. It makes a person think, okay, if even say if one would say, oh, it's just a reflection from the sun, then this is what the real sun looks like. There's an object up there in the sky and the clouds are going in front of it. No, I can see the moon where I'm at, and the moon's already out. See, look at that. The clouds are covering this thing up, and it's not coming through on it's not coming through. The clouds are going to cover it up. Just like that. It's a Tiffany blue. And it's kind of like, like if you use your cell phone or something and you try to take an image of a picture of the sun and stuff, you know, that little like bluish green dot? Well, look at that thing's getting really completely covered up. Covering it completely up with the clouds now. Why is it that I really have not seen this object, that particular color of one, on any other webcam that we've looked at? Okay, now you can see some coming through these cloud structures right here also. And there are different layers to the clouds too. Just going straight by it. It's good to get it in action if y'all just tuning in. There also appears to be something like in the center of it too, like right there in the center of it. Now that is in front of the darker gray ones. Isn't that interesting? In front of the darker gray ones, but yet not the white ones. That's rather fascinating. It truly is fascinating if you think of it like that. If you're just tuning in, this is Mount Etna. We're looking at their live webcam. This is the volcano. You can see the speed down here, 1440. This object that's in the sky, it is a planet-like object. See, the white clouds are going to come into that. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, yes. You can see the bluish, there's a blue color behind it from the sky. Wow. Y'all, please give this video a thumbs up because there's something here. What is this over here? Okay, I'm supposed to be looking at that. It looks like there's a ship over there coming up from the area near the volcano. This is a Mount Etna. It's a panoramic Mount Etna live webcam on March the 17th. And you can see the clouds that are white can be seen over it when these dark smoky gray clouds come. Is it Jupiter? Well, I've never seen Jupiter in the sky like this. There is another object right there. It's kind of a greenish one too, but this one's even bigger. This one's like this big. This is almost, well, I wouldn't say it's double of this. The one below it, well, I guess you could say it's double that size right there. Hello, Carol. But these clouds are going in front of it, is what they're doing. And we were at Mount Etna yesterday, and they were showing up in the sky. It was, it's another video. So you can see the clouds that are coming. Mount Etna, the volcano area, but not all webcams are picking up the same thing because they're not all in the same location. I mean, there's different vantage points, different areas where the light is coming through at different angles that are going to highlight what's up there in the sky, and they really can't hide it. They really can't. And this one right here, since it's way over there in another part of the world, and it's not on the regular, like webcam taxi or something, it's something else. It's not getting a lot of view. Like, how many people's gonna be looking at the volcano? Oh, there's a bunch of clouds there. Let me look for that round object in the sky to see what that is. No, they got other things they're focusing on. 125 on here and only 23 likes. You all, please give this video a thumbs up if you don't mind to help get this message out about this volcanic area right here. This is Mount Etna. There's something down here too. It's in the sky. And before one says, oh, well, it's a reflection, but there's clouds going in front of it. There are clouds going in front of it. There's something in the sky. It would not be showing up. Let me see when it first came in. I'm going to get rid of this one part. It only comes in at a certain time of day. A certain time of day when the sun shines on it. And it is around this time of day that it normally will come in on here. This thing is weird. It looks like it's a round object traveling in the sky with a bunch of clouds, something clustered to it. Look, it's not a normal cloud, that one right there in the center. It's traveling in the sky, and it doesn't look like a normal cloud. It looks like a whole thing, a bunch of things like hitching a ride on something. Okay, we're back over here is where we're at. To New Zealand, old girl loves your channel. Oh, Sharon, honey, thank you. Yeah. I did sit in the chair and relax a little bit, close my eyes, because I thought I am just exhausted from being up so late yesterday and didn't get too much sleep. But I went over here. I thought I'm going to see over here. It was games from the volcano. We could see a cloud structure around a basketball hiding something. If it was, yeah. What is these? What are these? Because that's not the blue of the sky right here. There's something inside these clouds. Look at that. Well, that was a whole cluster of them. I mean, yeah. Okay, it's gotten covered up right there. What is these things in here too? We won't be on here too long because I need to stay focused. It's easy for me to get unfocused on things. I think it has risen, whatever's up there in the sky with it, it too moves, just like the sun moves in the sky, it too moves in the sky. Oh, okay, found it. Found it some more. It's coming down. It's coming down from the sky. We're going to do it like this. Sorry about that. Let me flip it around. You're just tuning in. Welcome, and thank you for coming in. Like, see this one right here? And then there's a larger one that's right here. A larger planet-like thing. And there's another one up there. Oh, there's another one up here. It was only slightly saw it. Let me see. See if we can get it as the clouds are going past it. See if we can get it, y'all. Just pause 1 second. All right, let's see how many we can get with the sun shining on it just the right way. Welcome. They were showing up yesterday, but when I put a filter on the one up here from the OBS studio, we did a share the screen, and in the OBS studio, when I filtered these with a little sharpening and chrome key, this one right here had like a ring around it, like a green, a white, light green ring of fire around it on the edges. It was really interesting, but this one did not. This one stayed the same, but this one looked okay. There's another object right there. See it? There's an object right here that is a different shape than this and that. So that's 3 objects, but that one is the most, sorry about my phone shining on there. This one is the most, look at that. It's, the clouds are in front of it. This is Mount Etna live webcam panoramic view, but it's not panoramic. It's not spinning around like it normally would. There's something in the sky. If that sun didn't have all these things interfering with it, I'm sure you'd see some more things in the sky like this, different sizes and different colors. There was like a purple one yesterday. It was a smaller one like this. And then there was a larger one behind that that extended way out through here. It was like a planetary-like system that is up there. And one would say, well, if there is something like that here, then why aren't we feeling the effects of it on the planet? Why aren't we feeling the magnetic disturbances and pulls and earthquakes and things like that? I have no idea to that. I don't know. There could be earthquakes and you don't hear about them. They're really, oh, shoot, I thought I seen something right here. Although it's my phone on here too, you all. I just wanted to get it, because it's not every day that you see a cloud going in front of an object in the sky like that, unless it's the sun or the moon. See, the sun and the moon, you can see the clouds that go in front of the moon. You most definitely can. When you want to get a good picture of the moon, and the clouds come, they go in front of the moon, just like this. So that moon is an object up there in the sky, whether it be a fake moon, like something that was launched up there in the sky. The clouds are still going in front of it. It is an actual object in the sky. It's a weird cloud up there going around it. So these are actual objects in the sky. I wonder, look how this cloud right here too. This cloud right here too also has the characteristics of a round-like object. And it has things that appear to be hitching a ride on there, or literally, that's not a normal cloud. Okay, I just want to say that. That is not normal. It's almost a circular vehicle, more or less air vehicle in the sky traveling. It's rather unusual. I mean, it looks really, really cool. I think it looks so cool looking at it. I really do. And I love zooming up on this. I love it. I do love it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be into it. Look at that. It's so cool. What is it? Isn't that neat? It's so fascinating. That is so fascinating, you all. Okay, don't see, look right here. Okay, this is the object. If that was a hologram, or if that was a lens flare, you would not see this right here being able to go in front of it. So this right here actually is an actual object in the sky too, because the clouds are going in front of it. We have 2 things that the clouds are going in front of in the sky. 2 objects, and there is one that looks almost identical right above it, right up here. But it appears, since it's more faint than this one is slightly further away than that one. Okay, we got the clouds going in front of it. And I do apologize having my cell phone like this. Okay, we want to see if that is going to cover that one up too. Look at that. Okay, let's see. This is probably going to cover that one up too. That is going in the sky. Y'all just tuning in. There's some planet-like object. It's going to cover that up too. There is some type of technology that is being used to keep us from seeing what truly is up there in the sky. Okay, well, that cloud is going to make its way to that cloud. You just tuning in. Hello, and please give this video a thumbs up. There's another, oh, look, there's the round objects right there. Oh, let me see if I can get it. Oh, it's just barely got it. It's like right there. There's one right here, another one. It is literally wrapped around right here. You can barely see it. There is one over here also. This one, this is small, but there's one, this one right here. It's literally going like that. Can you see it? So there is some cluster of, and there's something right here too. There is a cluster of planet-like objects up here, or ships. See, here's the tip of it right there. Right there's the tip. Okay, let's see if that goes in front of here. I get excited. Look down here. You see it right there? It is behind it. Okay, that's not going to breach it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 objects so far. Okay, this is going way over top. That was a UFO thing that you just saw coming down from there. That was some kind of a UFO. It was like kind of translucent, like ship. That is up there that went down. Let's look at this a little lower. Let's look at it. Let's see, traveling. I'm a traveling man. I made a lot of stops all over the world. Yeah. Okay, you see it? See this? Right here. Also. Yeah. They're coming off of the volcano. They're not your average clouds. Wow. They kind of look like cloud worms. That's not nice of me, but if there were worms in the sky, the black worms in the sky, black and white cloud worms. They got a symbiotic relationship. They're one with the clouds also. Okay, let's see. Here we got it going on. Look, this is going in front of it. It's going in front of this big object. All right. You can see how big it is like that. It kind of looks like the Arrival, except these are white. They are kind of stringy-like. Oh, whatever that was, a bird or something. Okay, well, the sun is not shining as much. Therefore, with the sun not shining as much, it's making them fade into the blueness of the sky is what it's doing. All right, you all, this is like, I got to make myself get up off of here. I did. It's still going in front of there. Just like that. All right, you see it? I am going to go. I'm going to go, you all. That's probably enough. I think we've got enough data on it to show it up here in the sky. Oh, please don't go. All right. I'll stick around for a little bit longer. I'll stick around for a little bit longer. I know I look a little rough. I look a little wild right now, but this is wild, you all. Okay, we got some more clouds coming in. This is some kind of planet-like objects, and if they're not planet-like objects, they're like stationary. They're like they're tied to the movement of the sun, because as the sun rotates in the sky, it rotates as it rises or as it sets in the sky. These seem to be on the same pattern, grid thing. I don't know. Look, see 2 of them. It's coming in there like that. It's wild. UFOs and a lot of UFOs. I don't really like it that they changed it from UAPs, changed it to UAPs, then UFOs. Let's see, look at that. Because they confuse the people when they do it, when they making such changes about it. We're looking at Mount Etna. Let's see, it's a panoramic of Mount Etna right here on March the 17th at 3:38 is what we're looking at. Shauna Honey, you in here? Hello, Al Honey. Yeah, I'm looking at these. Okay, this one's gonna, we'll see if this one will go in front of that green-like object without taking on its color. See, that's the test too. You can see it in the darker spot. Which is kind of wild. It's really, really wild like that. If you're just tuning in, we're here at a live webcam in Mount Etna. It's a time lapse of what's happening there, and it's mainly just an everyday thing. But if these were just mere reflections, I don't think the clouds should be able to go in front of them. Just picture the moon, just like picture the moon when you're trying to look at the moon, when it's like a moon night and you want to get some good images of the moon, and you can't get good images because why? You got clouds like this that pass in front of the moon and they obscure your view, and then you can't get the images that you want to get. Well, this is the same thing. There's something in the sky right here. It's clearly something in the sky. Looks really cool. And then there's a cluster of more that are coming in. Look at them. What are they doing in that cloud? They're them, the arrival. There's so many of them. They like, and I mean no disrespect to anything up here in the sky. I don't. They're a different life form, different than us. They may think that these humans look really weird too. They really might. Okay, we're going to get it. Let's see if they're going to go around it. It's at Mount Etna. Let's see this. We like to zoom up. See, that's even a different color right there. Okay, we're going to get ready. They're going to get ready to come through, you all. We've got this object right here. I'm on my, there's a purplish tint behind this one right here. You can see a purplish hue to it. Okay, and the clouds are going to, this is going normal speed. It's like 1440 resolution. That. Go on. You go straight over top it. Because it's so cool. It's so, so cool. Let's look at them, you all. They're literally converging over it. I wonder what happens with them. You can see through it. And you know it's not just steam up there in the sky. It's not steam. It's something much different. Wow, they look like a bunch of... I'm not going to be rude. I'm not. I'm just going to look at them. These are so, so fascinating. Wow, we look at them. Wow. They're so fascinating. Here they come to this planet-like object. We gotta focus on it. It could be a green UFO. It really could. I wouldn't say that it's not. It's an object that's up there. And there's one down here, but it seems to be not as solid. It's kind of more translucent than this right here is like a really solid one. We got two. massive objects in the sky. It's sleeping. Oh, it's spinning. Well, it could be spinning. I never thought we wouldn't be able to tell if it was spinning because it would probably be spinning so fast, you think? Wow, that's a good, it's so cool. Look at the backdrop of it. Y'all, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We want to document whatever's up there in the sky while we can, because the day's going to come, we're not going to be able to document in the capacity that we can right now. Did that just extend a feeler out to the other part of the cloud? They are. Ooh. Okay, that one's getting kind of covered up, is what it's getting. And I apologize. My phone is reflecting on my Surface laptop. Just gonna watch it go through here. There is a purple one. There is the outline of the one another like planet back here. It's kind of slightly bigger. And there is a small like purple one like here. I know you see in the reflections from here. The only way I could get that out is be on the big screen or be in a totally dark room and then cover up the white to my camera lens. You can see some more stuff happening. What's happening down here? Oh, there they are down there. I believe that they know when someone's looking at them, even though it's probably... Wow. Oh my gosh. It's so fascinating. It really is so fascinating. You can actually see these in the sky with your naked eyes or a pair of binoculars. You don't need a digital camera. But in this instance, this is picking them up. They are in the skies around the world, in the clouds. Okay, now see, the sun is not shining that well, and it's hiding them in the sky. See, they blend perfectly. That's why we don't see anything in the sky, because of the color of the blue. Whether it's like a kind of like a green screen, or it's good to be part of Project Bluebeam. We've known you make the sky blue. No, they blended it in perfectly, and with whatever they spray up there in the sky, it helps hide them even more. It kind of puts a coating on the sky to where you cannot see them. Okay, wow. Do you see how fast the sun brought that back out? It did. It just brought it right back out in the sky like that. It's really cool. If you're just tuning in, this is really, this is happening. This is today. This is March the 17th at a webcam, Mount Etna. It's 1547 at Mount Etna. It's a European webcam. There's at least around 5 or 6 objects in the sky, whether they be just the UFOs, planetary-like objects, or something else. They're in the sky. And I'd love to look at this on a big old TV. I got a TV. I'm sure I could cast to it if I turn on my TV in the living room, but I just don't. It would be very, very fascinating. The bird hit the window just now. Just inside the clouds. My screen, I've got an iPhone SE, which is the screen comparable to the iPhone 8. So I don't have a very large screen. I don't want a big, large screen on my phone. Let's look. Gina, you are moving this so much. I'm trying to focus because I want to see it too. I want to try to hold it steady because I want to look at it too. You heard the bird hit the window? Yeah. They say if it is said that if you keep your windows really clean where the birds can see their reflections, they're more than likely to run into it. So I don't clean the outside of the windows for that mere fact because when I used to clean them, the birds would fly into the windows and sometimes the hummingbirds would too, and it would just knock them out, and then that would be the end of them also. See how this is in front of that object right there? Look at that around there. Yeah. Hello, Ranford. Welcome. Welcome. I think I saw something over here too. But it's definitely, there's something right there. The clouds are going in front of it. There's something up there. There is another large round object that is literally like down here. And there's a smaller purple object there. And there's a object that's kind of big right here too. They're blending in with the sky is what's doing it. Yeah. See, look at that. It's like wild. You got that one down there. And this one up here. What are they doing down here? Let's see how they're going. How they're doing down here with their ascent from the ground. I believe that these coming up, they're coming up out of the ground, you all. These are not cloud generated. They're not coming up from the sky. We've documented these a lot of times before. And they're ascending from the ground. And they're going up into they're going up in the sky. They come from the ground and they make their way up. Do you see that like a UFO that flashed across there? It was kind of translucent. It's probably a silver ship or something like that. See, look at them coming down, coming up from the ground. Cloaking technology. Well, these clouds have life forms in them. They're like little black wiggly worms is what they're like. See, the sun made it go out. I am going to be going, you all. I am. So, if you're just tuning in, welcome. And thank you for taking the time to watch because there definitely is something going on at in the skies around the world, and there is something happening. There is an object. There are several objects in the sky that have a tendency to blend in with the background. And they're not a reflection. They look like planetary-like objects, could be even great big ships. It's like the same thing happens on the FAA webcams. But they're not green. They're different colors. Did that thing on the cloud get absorbed by the other thing? They're real. These are some type of life form in the clouds. I get to stare at them all day. I get to stare at them all day and just relax. See, there's a big cluster of them right here. A great big cluster. These things can make the whole entire sky black. When the moon, oh, someone mentioned something about the moon in the comment sections, how the moon was hanging really low in the sky where they were. And I noticed that too. I told my daughter, I said, the moon is hanging so low in the western sky, and it was hanging extremely low. Did anyone else notice the moon hanging extremely low in the sky? Did you all notice it too? Because it was extremely, extremely low last night. And it seemed to stay in the same position too for several hours is what happened. Yeah. I am going to go, you all. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours, love. You have a wonderful rest of your, it's 5:24. The wonderful rest of your afternoon. Thank you, Al, Carol, Shauna. If there's any other moderators on here, thank you. Thank you all for your comments too. There's definitely something happening in our world, a lot of different things, and there's something in the sky. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and thank you to everyone who has joined. And let me say it. With that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours, love. You have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you once again. See you later.